Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today I bring in some nice little LED lights that we can control with our phone, Alexa's, and Google Home. Pretty much you can control it from any device out there. Even you download the application, you sync them up, and they should all work properly. You can change the lighting on these. 16 million colors on it, right? Pack of four, like I said, app, music, all sorts of things sync up properly with this device. Nothing fancy about them other than they're simple to set up, and we're going to take a look at them. They come with the instructions automatically, how to clamp them in there, how to set them up, casing that you need to hang these in there. You may want to take a look at this. So let's open them up. First of all, four, we're just going to get one of them out right now, and I'm going to open it up so you guys can see it. So there's two ways of connecting this, all right? The easier and proper way would probably be disconnecting it, all right? And this connection here, if you guys can see it, this connects here. If you have that connection above your ceiling, they should be automatically to plug it in. Disconnect the existing one and plug it in. If not, you could screw this in like a light bulb. Now, you need to sync these up. And if you notice, these are made for certain sizes. So you just make sure, for example, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So on the ceiling mount, and I'm going to put this as a demo here, right? On the ceiling mount, you're going to have a perfect hole, or you might have a no casing, no front end for the no rim. If you don't have a rim for your ceiling, so this is perfect, right? This is where you come in. So basically, you will have to plug this in either this connection or this connection. You slide it in there, right? I'm going to pretend that this is it. And then what you need to do once it goes in there, once you have it in there, is you pop it in there and see these little braces right here that you see them every corner. It's gonna pop in, all right? So you pop them in, pops in, and they're supposed to stay in place and they won't fall off, right? And if you notice, see, I can't even get them out because of the metal pieces, if you guys see them. So the metal pieces are holding them on, and that's pretty much, and they're kind of like supposed to be flush, right? You're gonna see some of it sticking out on the ceiling, but this is pretty much what you got to do. And then the hard part is setting it up, all right? And then we're gonna try to set it up with our Google Home. So when we come in, we say kitchen on, kitchen should turn on. So let's go ahead and try that. All right, according to the book, you do need the application. This is for Droid or iOS. So you install this, of course, basically, you're gonna need the requirements for actually to connect to the wireless thing. So this is very important for you. Like I said, they have it for iOS or Droid. So let's go ahead and open up, and you do have to register it, right? Not only did they sell the LED lights, but they sell other items too that we're going to talk a little bit more about it. But if you don't have it, you have to register. So sign up. That's what you got to do first. All right. So in order to actually set this up, you need to give it your location first, or you are not going to be allowed to add a device. That's very important, right? So we're going to turn it on again, and it's going to turn on, but then it's going to start blinking, and that's where we're going to add device right now in a bit. So we're going to do that in a couple minutes. There it goes. So we're going to add device. It found one of them. We're going to go to add that one. You want to create a password for it. It's asking you for a password for the wireless. So it's doing the update. You need to set up with the wireless device. All right, so now that you set up your system on this, and we're going to turn off the light so you guys can see a little bit better on this stuff, right? All right, so we're going to turn off our LED lights so we can see a demo. And I'm going to turn on the light here because I had to turn it off earlier, right? So I'm not going to try to point it out to you guys, all right, on that. So let's go ahead and do another crazy thing about this. So once you go in here, you could go into different features. Like I'm going to go into the system itself. And right now, if you can see it, I'm at 100%, right? I'm going to move it to lower light and to the yellow. And if you see it, I hope you guys get a clear understanding how it works. Now we're going to move it back where it was, right? And we're going to look at this. We're going to change it to the other scenery. And this one, we're going to change different tones. We got blue here on one corner. And then we have the other side here. If you guys can see a little more reddish. Orange right here, and then we have yellow, and then we have green, and it's changing different colors. And then you could change to whatever you want. Now we're gonna put to audio. So let's go into audio format. This is if you're talking or playing music, it starts playing all sorts of colors, and this could be displaying throughout the whole room. Now the only problem is that you have to make sure you have the right flushes in order to install these. That's gonna be a problem if you don't. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can install these and do a review on them on a later time. Right now, we're just doing a whole review on the actual lighting system. And the lighting itself, if you see it matching with itself, really neat. Now, I like the brightness. So we're going to go back to dimmer. And if you see the dimming light, and we're going to go back to the normal one. And this is super bright. I mean, the light is really bright. Now, it gets really intense, really bright. That's why I'm not even pointing at the camera. I'm pointing away from the camera. I like the controls here. And of course, if you set it up with your Google Alexis, you could just come home and ask the system to turn off the light or turn on the light. This will work properly. Now, in order to turn it on and set it up, like I said, you had to go through a process of setting the whole thing up. But once you have it set up, there's no issues whatsoever. Love this thing. I mean, it's something I want to set up in my kitchen. It's going to take me maybe a couple of weeks so I can set it up. But once I get it up and running, I'm going to do a review on the how it looks. But so far, I'm excited to mess around with these things, have them set up. And then once I get it up and running, like I said, I can control the lights, come in the house, ask the system to turn on the light. It will turn on the light. Other than that, I think it's very simple, easy, self-explanatory how to set this up. Right now, we did this as a demo just so you guys could check it out here in the floor. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let me know. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we're out.